Hey guys, it's me, Stu. What up? Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke. In the last episode, we defeated Team Magma for the final time, and in this episode, we're gonna make our way to either Sootopolis or Pacifidlog, or maybe even both. We'll see. But what I'm gonna do first is head over here to Lilycove City, because I do want to delete the move Surf off my Azumarill, because I am gonna teach it Dive instead. And what I'm gonna do is actually teach Surf to my Pelipper instead. So, yeah, I need to make room for Dive. I don't really need Surf if I have Pelipper here, so yeah, I'll just teach Pelipper Surf, and that way I can delete Surf off Maryland. Otherwise it wouldn't let me because it doesn't think I have a backup unless another Pokemon actually knows Surf. So yeah, we'll just teach this thing Surf, and there we go. And we will teach Dive to Maryland once I delete it here at the move deleter's house. So yeah, it's instead of teaching Dive and Surf to my Azumarill, as well as probably Waterfall whenever I get that, I think it's best for me just to get rid of Surf altogether, and then teach it a better move. So yeah, or teach it Waterfall later on when I need to teach it Waterfall. So there we go, got rid of Surf, and now I can teach it Dive. So we'll do that, and yeah, we'll just get started on our way to either Pacifidlog or the other place I said, Sootopolis, or I'll actually end up going. I think I'll end up going to both if I can, if it doesn't take me that long. So I also want to put the experience share on the thing. The thing is not going to get a lot of love in the next few episodes, I will admit, because we are going to be doing water routes as well as some other stuff. So it's probably best for me to just teach or give it the experience shares. That way it gets the experience without having to come into battle. So it makes logical sense to me, I guess. Anyway, let's just fly out of here and make our way back to Moss Deep. We are going to be surfing around this general area, probably this part and this part, or these parts. I don't think I'll be over here though. This is sort of uncharted territory for now, but we'll be heading towards Sootopolis and stuff, so yeah, that should be fun. You know how much I love these water routes. So yeah, let's just get started. Anyway, we're gonna we're gonna use a max repel to make sure there's no wild Tentacools coming our way. I have 3 nuggets I can sell, but I think I'll just do that when I get to like Sootopolis or something. I may just make it to Sootopolis altogether and then just like leave it at that. So trainers to battle, stuff to do, let's get this over and done with. And yeah, alright, so we'll get this all done. I kind of want to teach a different move to Maryland, but I don't want to teach it Strength, because that way then it has like 4 HM, making it kind of a HM slave. And I like Double Edge, but Double Edge is sort of bad with like recoil and everything, so it's a little bit worrisome, but with huge power and everything. Anyway, we'll just go for Thunderbolt and go for, I guess, Double Edge. It's my best option, it's the only thing I can really go for on this Staryu. I could just go for Defense Curl. I could have went for Defense Curl and just like went for Spark then with Barney, but it doesn't really matter which way I do it. So level 39 for Maryland, that's awesome. I don't think it learns any more moves though, to my knowledge. I'll have to look it up after this. I'm pretty sure it doesn't learn anything after it learns, I think, what was last move, Double Edge? So I'll have to check it out. If it does learn a better attacking move, then that's great, but I don't think it does. So Double Edge is like the most powerful move I can give it. And there we go. So got a lot of money for defeating those guys, mainly because I do have the amulet coin on Manectric, which means we get like double the payout for defeating trainers, so it's pretty sweet. If seawater goes up, yeah, it does. That's happened. Not even seawater. I think it's like swimming pool water, and that goes up my nose. It sucks because like the smell is stuck in my nose the whole time. Like the smell of chlorine water. It's pretty bad. So pretty much the same trainers again, it appears. Maybe they just like swim down a bit, like, oh come on, let's chase him. So we'll Thunderbolt that and Double Edge this again, same as before, not much different at all. So just making it through here pretty quickly. My internet's been pretty crappy the past few days. It just keeps constantly disconnecting and stuff. Happened a lot yesterday when I was trying to upload, but luckily I got my episode up at the usual time of well, my usual upload time is between like 10 PM or 10:30 my time. It's always in between that sort of time, or a little bit after that, if I have something on, but yeah, it's been disconnecting a lot. We're going to today's Sunday. Pretty sure the place that we get our internet from, like the provider, is not open today, so we'll be calling them tomorrow to see what the problem is, because it's really annoying, and everyone's getting really annoyed, because we have relatives over in other countries, and they like to, like, Skype my mom and her boyfriend on the weekend, so whenever they were doing that, they sort of kept getting disconnected, or the picture was freezing because they do video calls and stuff. So that was kind of annoying for them. And yeah, we're just gonna ring the company and see what the problem is. There could be a problem in our area, or the company could be just stupid and have terrible internet, which is what I think personally, because it wasn't that great when we were up at the old house either, because we have the same internet provider, I think. So yeah, it's not too great. I thought we were changing provider, but they stayed with the same one because other providers aren't out in our area apart from this one. So even if we do stay with this terrible internet provider, or even if we like want to change, we're kind of stuck until they get the new ones out here or something. So that is horrible. But hey, at least I have the internet. That's classic first world problem, complaining about internet troubles when there is a lot of worse stuff happening around the world. So there we go. Trainer defeated. Rant over about internet problems. And that's it, I guess. So yeah, there's my rant finished. Anyway, when you see those white rocks, you know you're pretty much at Sootopolis. But to get to Sootopolis, you do need dive. There's an item here, I think. It's a Stardust. We can sell that for decent money. You can find wild Pokemon down here. You can find Chinchou, a water and electric type. You can find Clamperl, a pure water type. And you can find Relicanth, a rock and water type. So, pretty cool types down here. Underwater has really nice music. I actually find it nice and quaint. But we're just going to try and get to Sootopolis. I'm pretty sure we have to go around all this grass. We have a repel spray, so we're not going to run into any wild Pokemon. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, down here should be the entrance. I don't know how the people who live in Sootopolis actually get in here, though, because unless they all dived underneath this, like, I believe this is meant to be, like, inside a volcano, sort of, so yeah, it's weird. There was like an underwater volcano or whatever, and they lived here. But anyway, we're at Sootopolis, and May is just calling us saying, "Hi, Stu. I was just in Pacifidlog a while ago. I saw a giant green Pokemon flying high in the sky. I never seen anything like it. I wonder what it was. Is this a major discovery?" Okay, I don't care. But we're here in, not Pacifidlog, this is Sootopolis, and has really awesome music. So hang on a second while I switch over to this other plane of island, or this other part of the island, and we can listen to it properly. And I believe we can get a nice TM around these parts, so let's head up here, I think it is, or is it a different, on the other side? No, it's here. We talked to this guy. "For 30 years I've remained in Sootopolis, honing my skills. I developed a shattering TM. I bequeath it to you." So we get TM31 that contains Brick Break, a very powerful fighting type move, and it's actually really cool too, because it light screen and reflector setup. This totally destroys them, and yeah, the defense increase and the special defense increases are gone. So let's see if anything can learn Brick Break. I don't think anything I have can learn it, even though I think actually Maryland may be able to learn it, but I do need Double Edge. So the thing can learn it, Maryland can learn it, and Teal can learn it. Teal can learn it. That's pretty interesting. I won't really need it for anything though, so we'll leave it for the time being. I may need it in the future when it comes to teaching it to a Pokemon, but for now, we're alright, I think. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? Sootopolis is one has many fans, even more than his student Wallace. Yes, I do. I have nearly 2,000 fans, actually, but not quite 2,000 yet. I think it's, at the time of this recording, it's 1,910, which is insane, so thank you guys so much. But yeah, that's pretty strange for me. There appears to be some sort of connection between Sootopolis and Mount Pyre. My friend and I did some research at the lab where I used to work. Okay. And yeah, he used to study the sea. Wonder how boring that would be. Even though I guess it would be pretty cool studying the sea, but I don't know. Like, a part of me would think it would be boring, another part thinks it's interesting. You know, I'm sure I don't know if you guys have ever felt like that, but like, you're thinking on one side it sounds really awesome, the other side it's like, God, this is sort of terrible. Anyway, let's just sell these nuggets because they're taking up unneeded bag space. We have a lot of money. Wow, we have plenty of money, which is good because I'll probably need it for the Pokemon League. I might hold on to that Sunstone in case I lose a Pokemon. I can use it to evolve an Oddish I have, or a Gloom that I have in the future if I lose a Pokemon and I decide to use that Oddish. Yeah, I can use that to evolve it into Blossom. So we'll just hold on to that just in case, as a sort of yeah, sort of a go-to thing, I guess. Well, I have a lot of PP ups. Wow. I haven't even used them, so I might use them on Giga Drain, I think, actually, give it a lot more PP. Even though I think the max can have it is 8, so whatever. I'll do that in the future, I guess. What is in this house? Actually, I don't think there's anything we can do here in Sootopolis for the time being. Just coming in to get that move, Brick Break, is definitely our best option. And yeah, we'll come back here eventually and explore, but for now, we can't do anything here, so let's just head on out and leave Sootopolis. There's another side of the island, but or another side to this island, though nothing important is over there. So again, it's worth your while, I guess, to come here because you will need to fly back here eventually, and it's good just to come here and fly. I don't think I need to go to the Pokemon Center to fly here, so... Actually, do I need to go to the Pokemon Center? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure you don't need to go to the Pokemon Center out of town, so you can fly there, even though you do get dropped at the Pokemon Center. Let me just test it out real quick. Nope, not summary. Sorry there, Peko. Didn't mean to check you out. I meant to go to fly. And yeah, we can fly to Sootopolis, so... I just need to test it out to make sure that I didn't need to go to the Pokemon Center before I left, so... It's just, yeah, because you get dropped at the Pokemon Center. I thought if you didn't get to the Pokemon Center, it doesn't count as you coming to the town, but... I don't know, I don't know why I thought that. It doesn't really matter, though. So, let's dive, and, yeah, we're just going to continue to make our way towards Pacifidlog town, which is down south from here. And, we got some trainers to battle, or did we battle this guy already? No, this is a completely different guy, so... Yeah. Alright, let's take him on. There's a lot of trainers to battle here. It's kind of annoying, but we do have Barney at the front, and Barney just likes taking on electric types. Hoping I can get Barney to level 40 by the time this episode is out. That would be nice. And, yeah, let's just go for Spark. Quad effective on a Gyarados. Does not appreciate the electric type attacks whatsoever. So there we go. And awesome stuff. Gyarados defeated. 778 experience to each. That's good. Then we defeat some more Barry. Alright. Let's move out. And, let's see. Where am I on the Pokénav? Just want to make sure I'm in a decent spot. Yeah, I can't actually swim any further to the left, so back around this way. And let's make our way towards Pacifidlog, because that's where we're going. And yeah, I like Pacifidlog, and well, I have to go like through this gap here, don't I? Yep. Route 127, I could catch a Pokemon here, but it's either going to be a Tentacruel or a Wingull, which means, you know, it's not worth catching, or Pelipper or Tentacruel. I already have Pelipper, so that would be Dupes Claws and stuff, which is uninteresting because, you know, catching the same Pokemon twice is not very fun. And there we go, so Wingull defeated. And let's see, so what else does she have? She has herself, well, Thing gets up to level 38, that's awesome. She has herself a Staryu. So we've seen a lot of Staryus on this route so far. We've also seen Wingull. We saw a lot of Carvanas actually. 3 Carvanas, 3 Staryus, and 2 Wingulls so far. That's how bored I am. I'm keeping track of the amount of Pokemon I've seen. Don't even know if that's right, because my short-term memory, or at least memory with this, like when I record, I'm on autopilot, or like, yeah, I'm on autopilot. I speak without thinking, so I don't really remember much stuff. Let's take on this trainer anyway. She's gonna have different Pokemon though, so we could be in trouble here, depending on what Pokemon she has. She could have really easy stuff to take out, or she could have really hard stuff. And she has a Gloom to lead off, so that is... Honestly, it's not ideal, because we don't have anything to really switch in on it. Let's go for Thunder Wave anyway. And I don't really want to switch into Mariland in case it wants to go for, like, Giga Drain or Mega Drain or something. And we both get paralyzed. Fantastic. That's not really fantastic, though. It actually sucks. So, let's Quick Attack and fully paralyzed, of course, as this thing is going to hit me with an Acid, which can decrease my defense, isn't it? That did a lot. Wow, that's critical hit. That did a lot of damage. Let's see how much Quick Attack does. It does nothing. Yeah, okay, so I'm predicting it to go for another Acid. I'm going to switch out into Mariland and just kill this thing off with an Ice Beam. Hoping I don't get, like, predicted. And, yeah, Acid, good. So, safe switch out into Mariland. Just eat up that Acid and go for an Ice Beam and take this thing out. Could have been worrying, but, you know, we dealt with it accordingly. And, wow, that didn't kill. Are you kidding me? Wow, I went for Acid again. That's... Yeah, okay, well, that could have been very, very bad. And wow, you're a full restore. Are you kidding me? It's a Gloom. It's a Gloom. Why does that need a full restore? Alright, Ice Beam did a lot more damage this time. I guess we got like a low damage roll on the last one. And here's hoping we take it out here with this one. So, there we go. Not bad at all. Way to go, Mariland. I was kind of worried you weren't going to take it out, but you did. And next up we have ourselves an Azumarill. So back out to Barney, and I'm actually gonna... I think I should heal up just in case. Actually, I don't even know if I should. Yeah, I should. I really should, just in case this thing has huge power and wants to throw out a big powerful move at me. So let's go for... I do have full restore. You full restore, I full restore. Barney, get up to full HP, get rid of that stupid paralysis. As this thing does go for the double edge, we'll see how much it does. I'm expecting a lot. And, alright, never mind. I guess that thing doesn't have huge power then. So, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolts of lightning. Very, very frightening me. Galileo. That was so... I'm sorry, I don't even know why I said... I should have sang that, but I thought about it, and I decided that I wasn't going to when I started saying it. We're trying to learn Bite. I guess that's alright. Haha, rhyme. But, I think I'll get rid of Spark. And give us a little bit more variety with Bite, and not just have, Thunderbolt and Spark. I mean, get that nice bit of variety. Thunderbolt is doing the job anyway, so... yeah, it does have less PP. I can just use PP ups on it. And I think having Bite will definitely help me out a bit more. So, let's continue on. I should actually heal up before we do. So, let's just do that real quick. Use a Hyper Potion and get up to full HP here. And I'll just use a Super Potion or something on Barney, because it's pretty much only a little bit away from full HP. So, don't need to waste a Hyper Potion on 24 HP. There's no use in that. That's just a waste. So, let's keep going. And, have I gone too far to the left that I can't actually turn? Or, what's the deal? Let's spray another repel though. I should move these max repels to the top, as well as my hyper potions, but I'm lazy. So, trainer, who just like, I crashed right into and they look at me. Strange, but alright. So, Reed here has a Spheal, which is a water and ice type. Evolves into Celio and then into Walrein. I remember when I played Emerald, I had this like it was a really weird team, but it was still really kind of good. It was a Walrein, a Swampert, a Torkoal, a Ludicolo, and a Swellow, I want to say. It was a good team. It actually did pretty okay-ish. For an in-game team, it worked really well, but I don't know, if I used it in like, I think I won like 3 symbols in the Battle Frontier somehow. Actually, no, I didn't have Swellow, I had Slacking. And I didn't have, Ludicolo, I had Swellow. So yeah, I had, no wait, I didn't have Torkoal, I didn't have Torkoal, I had Swellow. So yeah, it was a pretty good team, it got the job done, got 3 symbols in the Battle Frontier. Something I'm actually really excited about doing in this game once I finish the Pokemon League, and then the Wedlocke is over until I battle Steven, I think. So, unless I battle Steven right away, which I won't because his Pokemon are like level 70, I'll need to like level up a lot. But, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do the Battle Frontier. I did say I would do it at the start, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll go well. I know the Battle Frontier can be really annoying, and, yeah, obviously the Wedlocke won't work there because with the Battle Frontier you bring the 3 Pokemon, so, yeah, you don't really have a choice in the matter, I suppose, of, whether or not you, well, get to do a Wedlocke with it, because you could bring 1 pair and another Pokemon, but yeah, I'm just probably going to take different Pokemon every time. I don't know, I'm thinking about the Battle Frontier now. I'm thinking like what Pokemon I could bring to certain facilities of the Battle Frontier. Obviously the Battle Factory, I don't get a choice because that is random Pokemon from the Battle Factory itself, so that's going to be interesting to do. Yeah, and even the Battle Frontier brain has like different Pokemon every time as well, so that is rather worrying, I will admit. Let's just Thunderbolt this thing. I'm not sure, I think they're EV trained in the Battle Frontier. I think the Frontier brains are EV trained. I don't know, I'm not sure if that's just me or I just had like such a difficult time taking some of them out, but I don't know, I have a weird feeling that they could be thingied. Yeah, they could be EV trained, I'm not sure. We'll have to see when we get there, but for now, we're still trying to get our badges. We only have 1 more badge to get, and we still have to defeat the Pokemon League as well. We're still a long bit away from the Battle Frontier, but obviously I will be doing it when I get there. I'll also be doing, I'll also be catching all legendaries in the game, even ones that you need a, sort of items get. I'll just, like, use the Game Shark or whatever that's built in on the VBA. Get the codes for those, and I'll have them in the description whenever I'm doing said thingy. Like if I'm going to catch Mew, I think you have to go to like Birth Island or something and have a old sea chart, I think, or something. But I'll look up like what to do on a website or whatever. I'll look up the Game Shark code, put the code in the description when I'm doing that, and that's it, I guess. So awesome. All right, there we go. So, take out Gyarados, the thing gets up to level 39, that's good. And, Rodney. Swimmer Rodney. I like that name, Rodney. It's pretty cool. Keep it up, Rodney. Keep up that cool name. Anyway, I think we're near Pacifidlog. Actually, I think we're here right about now. Are we? No, we still have some trainers to battle. Not really, though. We can just... Oh, wow, we have a lot of trainers to battle. Wow, we have a... Yeah, I'll battle these guys again some other time because there is too many of them, and I do not want to deal with that. So, Talia has a Staryu. They all have the same Pokemon, too. They all have, like, incredibly weak Pokemon. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I know we've seen Gyarados and stuff, but there's no real threats being thrown at us. I don't like that. I find it too easy. So there we go. Staryu defeated. And, yeah, I'll battle the rest of those trainers some other time, I think, or whatever I need to do. I don't even know if I'll battle them, because they're not really important. So, let's keep going and great. Another swimmer, and he swims right into me. Are you... Yeah, of course. So when I'm trying to avoid trainers, they come right to me, but whenever I don't want to fight them, or when I don't want to fight them, they come to me, but when I do want to fight them, they swim away. But, just a simple Thunderbolt for this Plepper. It's going to use Protect. No, really? Okay, it's a surprise. Usually, Pleppers start off with Protect, but this guy just wants to let it die straight away. I appreciate that. That's good. I like that. Thank you very much, Swimmer Richard. Thank you. I'm very happy about that. And, wow, okay, I don't care. No, Dylan, go away. I don't care. Oh, wow, another trainer. Bye. There's still more trainers. I don't believe... There we go. Yes, we're here. Alright. So, we made it to Pacifidlog Town. We've now made it to, well, every reachable town in the game so far. And I think, with all that said and done, I'm gonna wrap it up here. In the next episode of Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke, I have absolutely no idea what we're gonna do. I guess we'll go after Team Aqua. That makes sense. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, I will catch you guys. Wait for it. Then. See you then.